Tell me how to properly maintain a PBN so that it can generate traffic quickly.
Okay, it's funny when people start asking about PBNs and generating traffic
It
to
depends
them,
what
which I
he's,
guess is what you're
I wonder
talking
if he's
about
talking
here.
about generating traffic to the PBN or generating traffic to the blogs that he's linking to.
Yeah, you know, I guess an ideal situation is always where the PBN is operating like a normal network. And so instead of thinking that a normal network of sites always has traffic going to all of them, like think about all these mom and pop shops that exist all over. Majority of the websites that exist, like especially these smaller mom and pop sites from people that don't even know what SEO is, um, aren't really getting a lot of traffic, if any traffic at all. They just kind of exist as like business cards online, right? So I think maybe, instead of talking about how to generate traffic for a PBN, what's more important to follow, especially if you want a PBN that's going to pass you juice, to your asset, which is the actual main point of running a PBN, would be to properly maintain it so that it operates like normal sites that exist. Um, you're going to have a differentiation of power that exists on all these sites. So some are going to be stronger than others. If you're hunting expired domains or auction domains, maybe you will find some PBNs that are already, resonating in the SERPs that you can easily rebuild the inner pages to, and keep those alive, right? And then rather than go with like, the cheapest option of everything, you'd want to try and maintain a certain level of quality on this site. So make it look like a regular site. I mean, you're not using spun content, and I don't think anybody's really doing that anymore, at least not the vast majority of people. But, you've got quality checks that make this site resonate like a normal live site. And then, of course, you'll want to go through everything else, like making sure you don't have footprints across the network. Um, you're not just using them to link back to the same assets all the time, as that creates a footprint, things like that. And actually, if you go into Google and type in Sir Links-a-Lot PBN checklist, you will see that we've got a downloadable checklist that will explain to you a few things that you can look for to ensure that your PBN is healthy, usable, and stands to have some longevity as you're using it. So I would go ahead and check there. But again, hard to say because I'm not sure what you mean by generate traffic quickly, if you're talking about specifically to the PBN, but I would probably get my mindset away from that and consider more, do I have a natural looking PBN network?
Yeah, so the thing that catches my attention with this question is, okay, he wants to use PBN links, but he doesn't know what he's doing, and now he's talking about quick traffic. And I feel like you kind of are, it just feels like a recipe for disaster, right?
Yeah, move nice and slow, right? Like nice and slow here. Go over the checklist. Don't go build 100 PBNs if this is your first time, getting involved in this. Maybe 5 to 10 PBNs and start working things out that way.
Yeah,
But
so
if, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, we highly recommend PBNs being like one part of your link building and actually
Hmm.
a pretty small part of it, right? So, if you're trying to get traffic, instead of trying to get traffic quickly, I would try to maybe focus on getting traffic slowly. And that's by doing like things correctly, right? And taking your time, figuring out how things work. If you want to use PBN, that's more than fine. But maintaining a network is a big deal. And so if you're kind of still getting used to this SEO thing and getting traffic and whatnot, I wouldn't look at PBNs like a shortcut. They are a powerful tool, but I would not look at them as a shortcut. I would look at them as something to come back to later once you're comfortable with everything and you've kind of figured the other stuff out and then you want to just add the little cherry on top and get some extra, like, homepage power, right? Yeah, so that's just my 2 cents, aside from, Nick's tips on actually maintaining the network. But just, know that it's a lot of work, and that, if you want to bypass that work, you should, you could get PBNs from a provider like us or any other provider that's out there, a good one that you can, trust or whatever, and focus on other kinds of link building definitely as well, and yeah, go from there. Anything else you want to add on that?
Just that, maintaining a PBN is very expensive and takes a lot of time and effort. So, just know a little bit of
Oh,
PBN is substantially easier, quite honestly. Did you lose
yeah.
me?
For a second,
Okay.
but should be good now. And yeah,
That's it.
SEO is not quick traffic. You want quick traffic? Just go to paid ads, man. Go
Yeah,
to paid
for sure.
ads, or start making YouTube videos maybe. There's other ways that you can get traffic other than SEO, but SEO generally is not quick traffic.
No.
It takes time. It's a slow moving ball, but it's that's not paid. Well, you pay for it, but you don't have to keep paying for it. But you kind of do. All right. Anyway. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.